We were just chatting here in the exhibit on England, in a museum filled with items not from England, about a warlord, and the wealth is in his armor and this beautiful helmet. Over there, we've got swords and spearheads and chainmail, which is an incredibly expensive, just over there, just on the corner down that way, which is an incredibly expensive item to produce in this time period. If you think about the craftsmanship required for chainmail armor at the time and the resources. And what we have here is this Fuller Brooch. There we go. Been mispronouncing it the whole time. Donated by Captain A. Fuller. Kind of representative of the fact that we're sort of coming out of that intensely violent period after the fall of the Roman Empire. We have warlords, we have Saxon invasions, Vikings coming in through the north. And then we begin to have a reign of English kings. And it starts with Alfred the Great. Now, they're not regarded in the modern numerical system as English kings. Alfred the First. It's just Alfred the Great because after the Norman invasion of 1066, that's when we began to count the kings' names as first, seconds, thirds, fourths onwards. So King Alfred the Great, big folk hero, and it's during his time period that we have this. And it's incredibly important because that's the first depiction of the five senses. In the middle, we've got sight. The arrows are pointing towards the eyes. On the top left, it's going towards the mouth for taste. So if you look there, right, you can just see that for a time period like this, it's incredibly unique to have such a beautifully preserved piece. You can see it all in fantastic condition of something that is actually a little bit classical, which is the idea of sight and sound and touch and smell and hearing. It's not what you think of when you think of violent medieval period fighting Vikings. It's what you think of when you think of sort of classical Athens. So here we are, exploring a bit of British history in a museum not filled with items from Britain.